we are back to Entrepreneur's Edge with our final guest for today's show, who is one of my personal favorites, and you'll be seeing him a lot on our show. It is Chef Marcus Miles with Chefs to Go. So, hi!
Bon appetit, everyone.
Tell us what you're making today.
This
Looks good.
basically simple. We have some shrimp already peeled in the vein. Nowadays, you can go to the supermarket and you can buy them already done.
Yeah.
Here is one thing that most people can't make at home, but it's fairly easy. It's sun-dried tomato pesto. It's made with sun-dried tomatoes, a little smoked almonds, a little oil, garlic. We just put it in a food processor and process it till it's smooth.
Okay.
So, also, we have some
I know what
sliced
that is.
mushrooms. Yeah.
Right, that's mushrooms. I know
Peas and tortellini that you can purchase at the supermarket.
that one. Okay.
So to that, we want to add a little bit of oil to a nice pan. We're sautéing. Sautéing is high heat, low oil. So there's not a whole lot of oil in the pan.
Okay.
Once we do that, then you want to add a little shrimp.
Yeah, because I always do that. Either I put too much oil in it or
Yeah.
not enough. And
Yeah, just enough to basically coat the bottom of the pan.
okay.
Real thin layer. To that, we're going to let the shrimp get a little color. To that, we're going to add a little mushroom.
And you have to just keep stirring it or shaking it, right? So it doesn't
keep stirring and
stick?
shaking it.
Okay.
Because you want it to cook evenly. You occasionally, I can flip a little bit just so the shrimp brown on both sides. Then we want to add a little peas. Some don't like peas. I love peas.
Yeah.
My son doesn't like them particularly, but he still eats it.
Now, speaking of kids eating certain things, you did a culinary kids camp this summer, is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, what were the ages for that
The
camp?
ages were from 8 through high school.
Oh, that's good.
It was a very nice experience. Some of the kids, we did some sushi, California rolls. We did chicken parmesan. We made some chicken skewers with a coconut and pineapple dipping sauce.
Wow.
I like to take the kids around the world.
Okay.
As whenever I do any events, and I like to take my clients around the world, and we use food as a means of transportation.
But you also do cooking lessons for people that want to learn. So you do classes too, right?
Right.
And I know
For
that
adults.
because we talked a little bit about that before. So now what is that you're putting in here now?
A little white wine.
White wine, okay.
Gives a little steam. And just let that go a little bit. Well, again, with the adult classes, we want to, from doing this camp, I found that a lot of adults, they want to learn as well.
Now you're putting the
A
Parmesan
little
in there,
Parmesan
right?
cheese, a little bit of salt. And that's it. You want to be careful with salt because Parmesan cheese has salt, and there's also salt in the tortellini.
Oh, okay.
And that's basically it. Toss it up.
That's really neat.
And just basically in a bowl.
Wow.
It's really light. It's not a lot of fat. There's a little starch from the pasta. Sun-dried tomatoes are good.
It smells wonderful. So, Chef Marcus Miles with Chefs to Go. His website is chefs2go.net.
.net.
Phone number is 410-493-8830. And I just want to say thank you to Chefs to Go and Chef Marcus Miles. And we're going to see you next time on Entrepreneur's Edge TV.